Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus again, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for you, and that includes all of you. This morning, as I woke up, I had kind of dizziness, and so I checked my blood pressure, and I found that it was extremely high. So I called the hospital nurse service to find out what they would recommend that I do. And naturally, they said, "Well, call 911, get in here as quick as you possibly can." Thought about that. I decided not to do that because I know what that means. That meant nothing but another bill. My high blood pressure is going to be right where it is. You see, I decided not to go because I know what the cause of my high blood pressure is. My high blood pressure is because of my people, Americans. Not all of us, but the white ones. This is to you, white people. When I look back at the information that has been made available to us, that you hid from us all of these years that we've been here. For me, you hid it from me for 75 years, and other people as long as they've been living. But the information is coming out. And we find out that you, white people, seem to be the low down and dirty in America. I don't know about around the world, but in America, you seem to be the low down and most dirty thing that ever could have faced the. You seem to be more uh, inhumane than animals. I mean, you can see animals in the forest or see animals in the jungle doing things to one another, but it looks like it's nothing compared to what you white people can do to other people. Just think about it. Look how low down and dirty you have been. It seems to me that out of your ugliness, out of your sinfulness, every time you leave the house, you should put a paper bag over your head. Shame for people to see. That's what you should do. But I know you won't do it because you think that you're all that and nothing else is worth anything else. But I want you to look at yourself for a moment. You came over here and pretended to be friends with natives, pretended to be friends, and got them to friends. And they decided to treat you friends. And as soon as they decided to treat you as a friend, then you decided to run a game. That scam you have been working all the time. And it ended up with you driving them off their land, killing the ones that didn't want to leave, and taking it for your benefit. Taking it, killing and taking this land. You white people did that. You're not ashamed? I know you're not. Just say, well, we got somewhere to stay. And the reason you're saying that, reason you're saying, well, I'm not ashamed because I gave me someplace to stay is because the devil had taken your land and he didn't tell you anything about God to let you know that the land really belonged to you. So you just said the devil must be it and you just joined on with it. Then they went to try to take some more land. This time you supported it all the way. But that wasn't all of it. You came and you took black people. People look like me and darker than me. And some maybe not as dark. And you took them and you treated them worse than you would treat a snake. You treated them worse than you would treat a mad dog. You took them, you separated them from the family, you took the kids from them and sold them. Boys and girls just sold them, whipped anybody that you didn't like, had sex with anybody, man or woman that you wanted, and just beat them down and treated them like they were less than the worms that came out of it. Golly, you did that stuff hundreds of years, over and over and over again. And when people try to stand up, you came out with some old crooked stuff, make it seem like you were giving in, you were just coming up with another trick. Man, oh man, oh man. So that was the kind of stress. See, that's the stuff that brought on that high blood pressure this morning. Knowing that I'm in this country amongst a group of people like you who have done every damaged thing that you could to native people and to black people. You have done everything you possibly could. And trying to do everything you possibly can that you haven't done. And then because there was a little life left in black people, and Miss Harris decided that she wanted to be president. And so many people were so happy about it. And they were telling you and people who say they love you, people who love the hatred that you share, that, hey, you don't have to go with that anymore. There's an option. This time, you can choose a black woman, a woman who has stood up for every change that has ever happened in America since America has been here, and when women are concerned. And she will stand up and give you balanced representation right now. And you white people, and people who wanted to be white, and people who had been benefited from not being so dark, got scared and said, hell no. And before you would vote for Miss Harris, and I can see Miss Clinton, couldn't believe it. A black woman president of the United States before a white woman. Miss Clinton couldn't get it. Ain't gonna give it to Miss Harris president. Everybody white was saying no. I don't care. Some of you white folks did vote for it. Y'all was saying no. Give us Trump. Give us Trump. But see, God got you. He gave you Trump. Only this time, since so much hatred had been toward us, and since we had still been trying to make things equitable and make things balanced and righteous, you still wanted to cause us more pain. Give us Trump. And you got Trump. You bought all the lies and all the ugly treatment that you had been directed toward black people all our lives. You got Donald Trump directing against everybody. That includes you. And when Donald Trump came out doing exactly what we knew he was going to do, it kind of shocked you. But it didn't make any sense for us out there in the street talking, change this, change this, change this. Because see, if we go out in the streets talking some changing this, we're talking about changing it for everybody. Even those of you who said, I don't want you. I'm voting for Trump. I don't want you. I'm voting for Trump. And we still by us saying changes for you as well. Well, so we decided not to do that this time. Some of us still did it, some of us didn't. But this time, we decided just let you do your own thing. Let you feel the pain that you voted for. You didn't vote for this pain. You voted for that pain to happen to us. But it came on you. And you got to feel it. And you know what feeling they're going to do? Is it going to make you change? Well, I hear people crying on TV with this and that. It'll make a few people change, but not really. And so when I was thinking about talking about going to the hospital because of my condition, and it just stress brought on living in America. And America, out of all these years, 400 years that you have been around, and ever since America been here doing this to black people, you still haven't learned a thing. You still haven't learned a thing. You've come up with a strategy called 2025 that's worse than before. And you've got this mouthpiece up there running, which, I mean, he finna take your evilness 2 or 3 depths lower. But he's only can do that because that's you, the people. That's you, the people. Now, you think that we have seen you, even when you tried to do everything you possibly could to destroy black people. And when black people got just a little room, they were able to navigate in such a way that they told you they didn't need you. And when you found out they didn't need you, you were so jealous and so evil that you went and started a war with them, burning up their towns, shooting them down. And when you couldn't shoot them down, you were dropping bombs in America on black people who all men are created equal. American nation. White folks, the one who knows what's best. You killing us like dogs. And you think that we are about to sit back and allow you to do that again. We know you have no solutions. You have no solutions whatsoever. That's why you're talking about let's go back. Let's go back when we can do whatever we want to do, and they can't do nothing about it. That's your cry now. And I'm sitting over here stressed out because you've gotten away with it for so long, and you think you're gonna get away with it again. You're not. You're not gonna get away with it again. And I'd like to say to the black people, evil is turned loose in America. Many all along, but it's turning loose much worse. On the streets in certain cities, you've seen that no count dude from hell call himself president trying to start some stuff, sending guns into the major cities that wouldn't been in need of him and starting some stuff. But I want to say to every person, especially black people, but anybody that got a heart, if you, Chicago, anywhere where you got those ICE agents at, and you see them attacking any citizen I don't, if that citizen wasn't doing anything that was threatening to anyone and you see them attacking any citizen, you have to realize that that is a call for you to defend that citizen. Because that ICE agent is nothing but an agent of Satan. It's coming down here and trying to keep this hell going on in America. He's an agent of hell down here trying to keep hell raised in America. Did that come out right? Came out a little bit better. But that's all it is. And I want you, every last one of you, standing up there and you see it. You know what your duty is? Do you know what your duty is? Is whether they're just attacking one guy or a whole field. What is your duty? Let me tell you what your duty is. Let me tell you like this. I want to put you in the place that one guy that's being attacked, that's being taken down by these ICE agents. What would you want done? Would you want people standing there looking at you? Would you want people that are taking pictures, telling leave him alone, he wasn't doing nothing, he's a citizen? Is that what you want? Or would you pray to God that they put those cameras down and knock the shit out of everybody that's putting a hand on them? That's what you want. And damn it, that's what you should be doing. They don't have the right to go there just because Donald Trump or some other racist, ignorant, stupid, evil person says, act this way. And then they're going to come there and act that way on you and you stand there and take it. I say this here. That shit stopped today. If you can't stop it, then America does not, has forfeited her right to continue existing. If America can't stop that shit, then she's forfeited her right to continue to exist. That's what I say. And now with this blood pressure, if it takes me out tonight, I want everybody who can get a chance to hear this say it. Because ain't nobody got a chance to fuck over nobody else. God didn't say that. He didn't mean it that way. And anybody that does it need to put a bag over their head. And anybody that takes it, when you find out that you took it, you ought to put a bag on your head still. For knowing that you were that stupid. So I'm saying this here. Fix America or leave it alone. Fix America or leave it alone. And what does fix America mean? It means like a nigga that's sitting down here with me that's going through all this stress can sit back and smile and not be going through the stress. That's what it means. Now, I know you don't give a damn about what I said. Nobody's going to. I can look at this 10 months from now. You might see, if they let it stay up, you might see 5 views. And what does that 5 views say about you? The nation is against you. But until next time, goodbye for now.